Hello and good evening. I'm Andrea and I am here to answer some questions for you this evening. So, I have got a wonderful list that has started, and I'd like to thank all of my fans and friends and clients for asking their questions. I've always had a fascination with questions. I love questions and I love answers as well. So that's what we're going to do this evening is that we're going to take a look at some of these questions that are on the list. And we're going to work our way down and see how many that we can get done in the next half hour. So, if you have a burning question, there is the link in the description. So please add your name to the list. We may not get your question done today, but we will get it done. We will get it done. All right. Awesome. Hi, Carla. Oh, it's so nice to be here with all of you. So, what do we have first? Let me take a look here. Okay. So, awesome. So, I've got a question from Sandy Beaches, and she wants to know when do you see me on a plane and you get a sense of where I am going? Thanks so much. All right. So, when do you see our world getting back to normal? Mainly open traveling specifically. Oh, wow. I have been dreaming of normal, dreaming of hugs, dreaming of parties, and dreaming of music festivals. Absolutely. Thankfully, we're getting there. It's like taken a long time, hasn't it? It's been a really long year. But I do get a sense is that things are starting to open up. So I am tapping into where Sandy Beaches is going to be going because I am seeing you on a plane, Sandy Beaches. So that is always fantastic. Ooh, and then I get the sun card, so you're going somewhere warm. Awesome. Cool. So it's interesting. I'm seeing you on a plane, but I feel like the first trip that you're going to be taking is like, more by vehicle. But I feel like this is more something like local. So it's not like too far away kind of thing. But as far as like a trip goes, my prediction is that you are either going to be going to Hawaii or it feels like a quick trip to Las Vegas. But I think it's going to be a lot of fun because the Queen of Cups comes up. So this is about a desire to be, I would say, be close to water and be somewhere warm and like beautiful. So let's see if I'm able to get a timeline. Well, there's a trip coming up soon for you, but I don't think that this is one by plane. I think it's the one by car that I was thinking of there. Awesome. So, yeah, it feels like there is going to be some smaller trips that are going to be coming up for you. I'm feeling like July, August, kind of in that sort of time period. But this big trip that is like coming up by plane, I kind of feel like it's happening like the end of this year or early next year. And so, when is our world getting back to normal? Okay. Ah, awesome. It's happening pretty soon. It's happening like a lot sooner than we think, and it's gonna feel really fast when it happens. I get a sense is that there's gonna be a lot more like opening up this summer. It feels like coming into the fall, they're gonna be kind of like testing the ground a little bit. So I'm seeing kind of more groups being able to get together at that time. Um, it's really nice that there is an end in sight. And being an intuitive person, get the high priestess here. Um, uh, I really do feel like this is more of a passing. It's like our world, is terrible as this whole circumstance has been and this whole pandemic has been. It's like we needed to have this collective experience And I know that there's a lot of polarization that's going on within different, camps or like issues or especially when it comes to, to vaccinate or to not vaccinate, these kinds of things. And I think that that's why the high priestess is coming up, is that it is really important that you see beyond all of the media on both sides and just really tap into your intuition and your spirit and ask yourself if getting vaccinated is really right for you. For me personally, I am getting vaccinated next Wednesday and I freaking cannot wait. So trust what's right for you. I do feel that enough people are going to want to get vaccinated, that we are going to reach herd immunity, which is going to be amazing. As you know, with different viruses, this COVID is going to be around for a while. There's a lot of other countries out there that don't have the money that our country has to get all of its citizens vaccines. So we are going to be seeing this pop up here and there. But I feel life in Canada is going to be more or less back to normal by next February. Fingers crossed! Fingers crossed! I can't wait. So I hope that answers your question. Awesome. Well, let's move right along. What do we have next? Here we go. So this one is for Gwen. And she says that her mom died almost 9 years ago, and we had a rough childhood. I'm sorry, that's really hard. Does my mom know and accept her mistakes where us kids were involved? Well, my heart really goes out to you. It's really difficult. Growing up is hard enough. And sometimes when we have parents that maybe didn't know how to be parents, or perhaps they didn't have the parenting skills that were passed on to them, it can be really challenging. And so my heart really goes out to you. So when I tap into your mom's energy, um, I do feel a sadness there. I feel a regret. I feel that she missed out on a lot of really special moments. And it just feels that I just get this sense of her being really involved in herself and not knowing how to give the love, time, and attention that you and your brother really needed. Um, it's that whole idea is that some people do the best that they can do, but sometimes their best just isn't good enough. And so I do feel that where she is on the other side, if she could go back and do it all again, that she definitely would take a different path. Um, I get the sense that I don't know if your spirits are going to cross for some time. Feels like that she still has some healing that she needs to do. Um, yeah. So I do get a feeling of regret. I do get a feeling of some sadness that comes there. And I feel like she was sorry that she was just all about herself. I just feel like she honestly just didn't know any better. And I know that's probably doesn't make up for those experiences that you had growing up. But I think that when I tap into your heart and I tap into your energy, live your life with no regrets. Open your heart. Love those people around you. And I get a sense that that's inadvertently what she taught you, was actually how to love more. Some of our greatest teachers teach us how to be in this world, and some of our greatest teachers teach us how not to be in this world. So I hope that helps. All right. Let's get another one going here. What do we have? Awesome. So this next one is for Lucy. And she says, I moved here 25 years ago, but still have a big attachment to my home country. My kids are both born here in Canada. I got married to my Canadian man, and we are together for 14 years. Awesome. Cool. And her question is there a chance I might move back to Switzerland? Well, you know what? When as soon as I ask this question, I get like goosebumps, like, all down, up and down beside me. And like, I get this like image of like you like standing on like a mountaintop. It looks like not a mountaintop, but like halfway up the mountain. And I see like down below is this like really like beautiful town that kind of like spreads out like through the valley, and that you're getting to see and experience this place. I do feel that there's still family, and I see I get an older woman that's over there that would really love for you to be able to come and to visit with her and to see her again. Let's pull some cards and like tap into that. So I definitely see you over there. And I feel like that's kind of the first step to like moving over there as well. How's your German and your French? I mean, the Swiss are wonderful people for being able to speak so many different languages. Awesome. So let's take a look. Cool. All right. All right. So what I see is that this is definitely something that like that your heart wants, and that's what the strength card is like talking about, is like being able to reconnect to your country and to the people there. So I would absolutely recommend that after this whole pandemic is kaput, to perhaps book a airplane ticket or two, and go over there, even if you have to go like by yourself, like go. Because I think that like like it's with the moon card, there's always going to be that like subconscious longing that comes forward, and I think that that's something that is so normal. And so there's always those pulls that are bringing you back, to want to go to the place of your origin, to the place that you were born. As far as like moving there goes, what I get is the hangman. So I get a sense is that you're still undecided. For whatever reason, I feel that it would be difficult to leave behind the really amazing life that you built and like created here. And it feels too that like it's interesting because it's like I get a picture of a tree, and it's like there's like still roots in Switzerland, but there's roots in Canada as well. And so that's why I feel like you need to go back, you need to visit, really get a feel for everything, and definitely check in with this older woman that I'm seeing. Feels like some kind of family member, and I feel like there is a specific house that's connected to her. And like when I see this house, like it looks really cool because it looks old, that like like kind of like stone old, like I see like masonry in this building, which just like looks really amazing. So I feel like the first step is to visit, and then to kind of decide from there, because I think that it's going to be a little bit more difficult to get your partner on board. Sorry, I giggle because like spirit shows me this like image of him in a lumberjack kind of shirt with a Canadian flag hat. So maybe more difficult to get him on board with going over there to live permanently. But I think that like a vacation, and perhaps an extended vacation, go for a few months so that you really get a feel for everything. But the hangman is saying that you haven't decided yet, but this is still a possibility. So the future is in your hands, my dear. Whatever you decide, That is what will happen. Yeah. Awesome. All right. So let's take a look at the next question. Ooh, a love question. I love love. All right. Finally feeling ready to start dating again. And this is from Andy. Where should I be looking for my Mr. Right for me? Ooh. Oh, well, I always love I love questions and relationship questions because I always find that it's matters of the heart that are really important, you know? So let's take a look for Andy and see what is coming up. Cool. Awesome. Ooh, there's a handsome man showing up. There's two handsome men showing up. Fantastic. So the first one is coming in as the Knight of Cups. And so these guys are romantic, they're strong, they're loyal, they're hard on the outside and soft and gooey in the inside. So kind of like, with those like Tootsie Pop lollipops, kind of like that. Yeah. So I do get a sense is that this is like a love connection. It does feel like it is like it has like a lot of depth that really comes forward in it as well. I feel like once things start like opening up, like I'm seeing the Three of Cups card. So I kind of get the sense that you guys are going to be like meeting through, it feels like backyard celebrations. So I would say that you want to start taking invites when they start rolling in, hopefully in July, because this is a really great party card that comes forward. But I feel like you guys are going to meet at an outdoor celebration is what I see. I do feel like this is going to be a really great connection. This like Prince of Wands, I kind of see this like more as like a child. So, I feel like more as like this is like, this is like your main man, right? The one that's always with you. And I feel that like these two men, like with the Prince of Wands and the Knight of Cups, I get a really good vibe that comes forward of them really getting along. So, what's really important, Andy, is to trust your intuition. And I've said this many times, and I will say it again. Ladies, gentlemen, do not fall in love with someone's potential. Fall in love with their words and actions. I know so many amazing people out there that have fallen into the trap of, oh, but he has so much potential. But if only I could change this one thing. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't fall into the trap. Don't do it. Follow your intuition. Do his words, do his actions line up. Because when those two things line up, when he does what he says and says what he does, then that's the kind of man that you want, right? I really do believe that there's somebody out there for everyone, and I am seeing a man in your future. Don't be afraid to be picky, but at the same time, just like open your community, open your community to like meeting great people, to having like good times with people that you really enjoy hanging out with, and play bocce ball. Okay, Spirit. Well, that's the picture I got, so I just wanted to share it with you. Well, Andy, I hope that helps. But ooh, I do love me a Knight of Cups. Oh yeah, they are very, very wonderful archetypes, and you deserve a very wonderful man. Hope that helps. Awesome. And I just want to do a shout out to everybody that's watching out there. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. It's always a pleasure to be able to do these live readings. It gives you an opportunity to see the style that I have for psychic sessions. And yeah, and if you would like to get added to our list, yeah, please submit for a free question. I also do readings via Skype and Zoom and phone. And we go in more depth, especially around what's happening as far as relationships go, taking a look at work, all of those kinds of things. So if you've got questions, I love answering questions. Awesome. All right. Ooh, another love question. So this one is from Mish. In a wonderful relationship and never thought I'd ever get married again, but I want to this man. Oh, so beautiful. So the question is, will my partner propose soon? Ooh. Oh, goodness. Okay, let's take a look. Hello, Kathleen. Hi, Ashley. Hello, Betty. Oh, it's so nice that you guys are here this evening. Okay, so will this man propose? I think we should do a relationship spread for this one. See where you are, see where he is. Ooh, okay, cool. Sorry, I just got an image of like the two of you guys. It just like I feel like there is like a really beautiful connection that's there. He's just like very sweet. And I feel like there's just a sense of surrender that comes forward with him too. Is like, I think that it kind of caught him a little off guard, like how strongly that he feels about you. I get a sense that like he really admires you. That's a really beautiful thing. Um, and I do get a sense of him like wanting to make you happy as well. Ooh, what is hiding behind him? Is he's like holding something and he's not showing me? I wonder what that could be. Awesome. All right. Yeah, so you guys are both a little gun shy on the whole marriage thing. It happens, right? Like, I think that the main thing is that like he really wants to make you happy. He really does. And that is what is so beautiful. I get a sense is that if it's really important to you, that he can be convinced. Is the feeling that I get. Um, uh, Okay. I'm asking for a date because like dates are nice, and I get the Justice card. So this one taps into the timing around September, October. I don't know if it's this September, October, or next September, October, but I feel like there's a sense of a late summer, early fall proposal that is coming your way. So yeah. So most importantly, just enjoy this connection that you have right now, because I think that is what's so beautiful. And just every day think about like giving love and like nurturing and lots of touch and lots of cuddles to your man, and just like keep that connection really healthy and strong. And most importantly too, let him love you. Let him do those like small things that he does that like really helps out and makes a difference, because that's an important thing. Awesome. All right. Well, I have time for one more. What do we have here? Well, I got through a big chunk of my list. Ha, cool. So here we go. Oh, a career question. Those are always good too. So this is for Mick 2021. Awesome. All right, let's see. I just need to open this up. Beautiful. Here we go. I have my own wellness business that I have launched just before the pandemic. Things are slow to get rolling, but I've been comfortable with the pace. Is there a wellness supplement part time job that keeps. Oh, there is a wellness supplement part time job that keeps popping up on a public site, and I'm curious whether or not I should apply. It could be a good opportunity for me, but I also don't want to send out the wrong message or give off the wrong energy that I don't believe in my own business will be successful and sustainable. Also, I want to ensure that I have enough energy to devote to my own business. What do you think? Okay, awesome. Here we go. Oh, sorry, I read the wrong one. So this one is for Michelle B. Awesome. All right. I hope I got the right person here, but let's tap in anyways. Gotta love reading things off of Excel charts. You know, you press the wrong button and things just happen. So let me tap in. So getting a part-time job while working on your business. Okay, let's see what that looks like. Awesome. Oh, okay. Cool. Awesome. And anything else that we need to know? Okay, awesome. So I do feel like, with your business, like, I'm so happy for you that, like, that you're following your happiness and you're following your bliss and really doing what you love to do. The world needs this. The world needs this like more than ever, which is so, so important. So, to get another job, it feels that as long as it was just like one day a week, but I kind of get a sense is that like you're one of those people that people really like. And so an employer kind of gets their hands on you and they're going to want you to work more and more and more. So I guess the question is how good are you at saying no? And having really clear boundaries with employers about exactly how much it is that you want to work. Ultimately, I think that you are going to, overcome these challenges, like, within your own business. Keep reaching out, keep finding partnerships, other people that, like, you can be able to share contacts and connections with, all of that great stuff. But ultimately, I'm seeing the hermit, which is that I don't feel like you're quite ready to get a job yet. So I would say put that idea on the back burner until September and then take a look at like, finances and all the work that you've put in, these kinds of things, and see if you really need it at that time or not. Awesome. I hope that helps. Well, everybody, it has been a pleasure. Where am I on my list? So I'm about 14 in of 30. So I'm going to be doing these little by little as we go throughout the next few weeks. I will email you to let you know that there's a message for you so that you can be able to come back and watch the replay. I have started a YouTube channel as well, so I'll be loading up these videos there if you prefer that platform. And I just hope that all of you out there have a wonderful day. Stay safe. I'm getting vaccinated. I'm so excited about getting vaccinated, but trust your own heart and trust your own intuition on what is right for you. Okay? But we're almost through this. Yeah! Bring on the parties! Bring on the festivals! I am so in. I am so ready to see everyone and to give some hugs. And also, I really can't wait for the Intuitive Arts Festival. We did it online last year and it was really great. But it's just not as good as being in person. So fingers crossed. Who knows? It might happen. We'll find out probably in September. So, everybody, so much love for you all. And I will catch you next time. Take care. Bye bye.